my oldest son off at home after school. I think my youngest is sick that day, so he didn't go. What she did was call the police that day, lied and said, hey, my baby father's outside, he has a gun, he's a convicted felon, he has previous drug charge, all these scenarios that literally she told the officers just so they can pull up. When they pulled up on team.
Alright, yeah, you're not getting the kids. The DA says the kids are going him. If you want to change anything, go to Silver.
It's not nothing to change. When it's my turn to get the kids back, he goes missing to Florida for weeks.
Can you get off my car, please? I'm trying to take the kids and go home. Can you back away, please? So in March of 2023, I caught her cheating. I actually pulled up on her. She was at a restaurant during that day out here in Houston, and she was with some bum ex from the past. Cool, whatever, do your thing. Come to find out, she laced the dude, picked my son up from school, my 3-year-old, my youngest. Barely can talk. Pick him up from school by herself, take him back to his house. Man, I do my research on the nigga as a father, as a leader, as a protector. I do my research on him. Come to find out his background. And armed robbery, capital murder, sexual assault charges. I'm like, the fuck?
Welcome back to another episode of Clocked Out Conversations. I'm your host, Vyncke, and today we got some more TikTok content. This is story time about a brother who's having some kind of baby mama issues. I'm not here to waste your time. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get into it.
I stayed quiet until now, but man, some shit gotta be spoke on. It's crazy what some people would do, how the length they would go to do it, because they delusional or mad about something they did to themselves. Man, so my ex-fiance of 10 years, mother of my children, 2 boys, took me to family court last year to get child support, this or that, and she lost because I take care of my kids. Provided over 600, 700 receipts, no child support because I financially provide for my kids. I'm there for them consistently to the point where I order groceries direct to her house, to the point where I let her order groceries when she want to order, and I just pay for it. No price limit, none of whatever they need, they can get, just order it and I'll pay for it. On top of buying clothes, shoes, all the following things, paying for school, picking them up, spend time with them when I'm in town when I'm not working and running my business. So, she was mad about losing the child support court, and ever since then, amongst other things, since the breakup, she's been trying to sabotage, smear my name, make these lies up to the point now where she's taking me back to child support court this year. Only been a year since I won the last case, but this time she took it above and beyond. She's doing some unthinkable shit, and it's crazy how you try to tear someone away from their kids, especially a good father. So she's taking me to child support this year for full custody, even though we have joint custody now. She wants me to have no rights to the boys whatsoever, to my kids whatsoever. She wants supervised visitation to the point where she lied and said I'm neglectful, I'm this, I'm that. All false allegations, all lies. She wants me to go to jail in family court for 180 days times like 5, whatever it is, for violations of the previous court order, which I never violate, but she does. Crazy, right? By keeping away from the kids. It's been multiple times she had called police on me when I went to drop the boys off, when I picked them up, just constantly causing chaos, trauma for not only me but for my sons. So she upped the ante. Couple weeks ago, she must ain't like how everything going in family court. She didn't show up the last court day for family court. I was prepared to beat the allegations, to get it dismissed, because nothing has changed. I still take care of them. I still do everything I need to do. So she upped the ante. A couple weeks ago, about a month ago, she called the Houston Police Department and said that 2023, 2 years ago, that I physically picked her by her throat, choked her, and slammed her to the ground to the point she couldn't breathe. Now I have a warrant for my arrest for domestic violence, which never happened. And in the same breath, this same person, this same delusional, narcissistic, just whatever y'all want to use, is now saying that I'm not a good father. I haven't seen my boys. I'm supposed to give them to somebody, I ain't got them, and she won't let me see them though. She caused all these situations so I can't get them.
So you can have a warrant out for your arrest simply because a woman alleged that you did something to her? Like, without any proof. That's insanity. Yeah, the system needs to be corrected for sure. Let's keep on going.
But in the same breath, put it online like I'm not trying to be present. So not only trying to send me to prison for something I did not do, never lay hands on her. And you constantly, every couple weeks, you making another post, status about me, TikTok about me, Instagram, something about the type of person I am when I ain't never did shit to you besides support you financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, and been there for 10, 11 years for you. But since it didn't work out in your favor, since you played crazy and got caught, now we here. Now you want me to go to prison for something I didn't do. You won't let me see my kids, even though the court sound pussy my kids. So you're trying to create this narrative like I'm a bad father just so you can take my kids away. But never speak about what she's doing online, only the allegations of false shit she said I'm doing, with no proof and no receipts. But I come with receipts, which I'm gonna post in the next video. But it's crazy when you a good person, a good father, a good man, and you got someone that's so scorned and just delusional and hurt by shit they did. They gonna literally tear you away from your kids, at least try to tear you away from your kids. It caused so much trauma and drama around the situation. For what reason?
I wonder why they broke up. Considering this is how she acts, given that they're not in a relationship, I got a feeling that her character was no better in a relationship. And so that probably has a lot to do with it. But at the same time, brother, golly, you dealt with a woman like this for a decade? 10 years? Albeit, I digress, he may have tried to stick it out because he has children by this sister. So, man, oh man, it's just an unfortunate situation to be in. Let's keep on going.
And some people go beyond lengths just to get their control of a situation where there's no control. It's crazy. So this is when I was dropping my son off, my oldest son off at home after school. I think my youngest was sick that day, so he didn't go. But for months, I picked him up from school, took him back to my house, went to the park, went to go play, whatever, father's activities we did. I fed him, bathed him the majority of the time, unless it was kind of early, then I just took him home. But normally I kept him around 8 or 9, I bathed him, of course, area 8. After I dropped him off at home, because we had this program going on for months, and I set up so it'd be easier on her. It's like a true 50-50, co-parent thing. She would wake up, take him to school. I pick him up from school and keep him to bedtime, drop him off. I was doing it for some months. And then, she started dealing with another new person, and that became a problem. I was dropping him off. So this is the day I dropped him off at home after school, like we was doing for months. And we was outside for about 4 or 5 hours waiting so he could get inside the house. And I had to go had a contract, so I had her go to work to go do my contract, which she knew, of course. She decided not to pick the phone up, not to answer the door for our 8-year-old son. We was outside for about 4 or 5 hours waiting for her to get home, open the door. She's lying, saying she's not there. Whole time, what she did was call the police. Didn't let our son in. Now, mind you, I never got in the car, ever. Every day I drop them off, I stay in the car, they get out, they walk in the door, I'll make sure they get inside the house, I'll pull off. No contact, there's no need. It's simple. But to this day, because all of a sudden, these issues that she got all of a sudden for control, she decided not to open the door for our 8-year-old son, had him outside, not going to the door. We started talking to get back in the car. For 4 to 5 hours, we waited. Just so she could do this. What she did was call the police that day, lied and said, hey, my baby father's outside, he has a gun, he's a convicted felon, he has previous drug trial, all these scenarios that literally she told the officers just so they could pull up. Because they pulled up on 10. I wasn't able to catch it in the video because I had a DS in the situation, but they pulled up on 10. And then after I DS in the situation, and they saw that my son was in the car with me, and we had a conversation, I let them know I have him dropping my son off. Do this every day. All of a sudden today, it's an issue. But what's the problem? Why so hostile? They told me. Well, she called us, said that, you had a gun, you possibly have a gun in the car, you're a felon, X, Y, Z. He said a bunch of information that wasn't needed.
This is ridiculous. So she put all of this false information out there, and that could have potentially gotten him harmed, if not worse, killed. That's crazy. As a black man, that is extremely disappointing. To have to deal with something like that, have to deal with the mother of your children calling the police on you and saying that you had a gun, saying that you were a felon, saying all of this. to harm you, to put you in danger and harm's way, nah, that's just unacceptable. Let's keep on going.
Well, this is the thing. You're not doing anything wrong. We can't stop you from dropping your kids off, something you say you always do. I'm going to let her know that if she calls us again for a false report, she's going to be going to jail for calling a line trying to get you locked up or possibly hurt. Exact words he told me. And both of them officers, shout out to them. But yeah, that's what happened, man. That's one of the things that she's been doing since this shit started.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Alright, yeah, you're lucky the kids. The DA says the kids are going with him. If you want to change anything, go to Silver Rock.
It's not nothing to change. When it's my turn to get the kids back, he goes missing to Florida for weeks.
Can you get from my car, please? I'm trying to take the kids and go home. Can you back away, please? I can't go till your mama moves. I'm sorry you guys got to be witness again. Oh, man. Sit back, seatbelt on now.
Nico doesn't go to school.
I know. Sit back, seatbelt now. Seatbelt, Nico. Where you go? There you go. Say bye-bye, mommy. Love you. Say bye, mommy. Love you.
Bye, mommy. I love you. Love you, mommy.
All right, sit back now. Never, ever have a baby mama that's miserable and mad she made bad decisions in life. People keep asking the same question, how did it end? She's gone through extreme measures to do what she do. You're right. So in the next video, I'm going to explain 2 years ago when we broke up, how I put her and her mama out, and all this shit started. I'm going to make a new video in a second. This is a dirty fucking game, man. So I just got this text, a screenshot from one of my guys, something that my ex posted just recently, because she's seen the videos, saying that no one calls the police on a good dad, but you live in proof they do. I never did shit to you. You talking about if you got a warrant, turn yourself in. But why do I got a warrant? Let's speak on that. Why I got a warrant for? Why I got a warrant for my arrest? Because you lied and called the police that I choked you back in 2023, which never happened. You cool with trying to send me to jail and take me away from my kids. Let's speak on that. Just cool though. I left you 2 years ago. Put you out 2 years ago. You and your mama out 2 years ago. And ever since that day, it's been living hell, man. Let that hurt go. This is what really happened. This is how it ended. Me and my ex was together for 10 years. We was engaged for 2 of those years. And honestly, everything felt solid. She was the love of my life. It's crazy because her nickname for me was Future, because that's how I saw her as my future. We had 2 kids, 2 boys. We built business together. I even helped her start her first business. Everything was how it was supposed to be. She even dreamed of moving to Houston. And I packed us up and I shot us down there. No questions asked, no hesitation. We moved to Houston because that's what she wanted to do. I left everything. My family, my friends, the other businesses we had, and we just packed up and left. I didn't hesitate because that's what you do when you love somebody. When you're building a future together, that's what you do. It was good. We actually moved down there with our oldest son already, and then she was pregnant with our newborn. He's a COVID baby. So the first year we down there, COVID hit. And honestly, it was some of the best years we had together. It was just us depending on each other. No outside noise, no distractions. we didn't even argue, it seemed like the first whole year. Like, COVID was going on, we didn't argue. It was definitely good. Man, honestly, it was probably some of the best years of our relationship. No distractions, no arguments. We got closer. While the world shut down, we created our own little world, so to speak. It was good. I started a new business when we was out there. She took off for a year from the hair business because of our newborn. It was peaceful. It was everything it should have been. Shortly after, her mom and then her sister followed. They wanted to move out there. And that's what I noticed immediate change. Like, start being sneaky, arguments started. That's a lot. I stopped trusting her, to be honest with you. It was just too much, especially when I thought we left all that behind us in the hometown. To move out here to a new place that she wanted to come to, for us to continue to build our family, build our business, build our life, to automatically switch up and start having all these issues, which I thought we left back there. So around March of 2023, years later, her mom was still staying with us. I think her sister moved out, they ended up moving back. And we still in this like little cloudy space. So in March of 2023, I caught her cheating. I actually pulled up on her. She was at a restaurant during that day out here in Houston, and she was with some bum ex from the past. He was out here for the weekend supposedly. I caught her red-headed in the act. Definitely one of the moments when you had to check yourself before anything transpired, because you so just like, damn, I can't believe you would ruin everything that we created together. I pulled up, I said a few choice words, didn't touch her, didn't do anything. Told her her and her mom got to go today, not right now, but not yesterday, but right now. I left. I went straight to go pick up my boys up from school. I went home. That's when all the calls start coming in. She's calling me, making excuses, trying to plead her case. And then she did something I never thought somebody would do, especially me. She blamed me for what she just did. Blew my mind that you were literally ruining everything that we had together. The lifestyle you had, the family we created, for what? So after that, I was still mad, still hurt, of course.
She played the victim after cheating on you? What? The mental gymnastics of it all. Oh my goodness.
But even then, I still told her, I said, hey, I said, you could come back to the house. I don't want you just out, out there, clearly with nothing. Come back to the house. Stay as long as you need. I'm going to hit the road, run my business. How long do you think you need till you find a new place? Because she wanted to move out. I said, and she told me, oh, that sounds a good idea. I need about 30 days. I said, fine, take as much time as you need. The very next day, I don't know if it's her pride, her ego, her mom in her ear or whatever, she's calling me, telling me I would never move back there. You can have that place. I'm never coming back. So and so and so. So she took the boys, they went somewhere else. I said, hey, that's fine. It's your decision. I left. I hit the road like I said I was going to do. I had to go heal and just process everything that just happened. I was confused. And that's the start of the chaos shortly after that.
So she took the boys after cheating on you? Nah, bro, you should automatically get them kids, bro.
So this is part two. This is why shit started getting wild as fuck. So we about 2 months in the breakup. She started dealing with some new guy. Not even the guy I caught her with when made us broke up. This is a whole new guy that's from the city we live in now. Some old dude, whatever. Cool, whatever, do your thing. Come to find out, she laced the dude, picked my son up from school, my 3-year-old, my youngest. Barely can talk. Pick him up from school by herself, take him back to his house. I found out. So, as a father, I'm living. I'm thinking about all kind of things. Like, what's going on? We don't rock like this. Why are you moving like this? I confront her about it. Let her know what I know. Like, what's going on? Oh, I do what I want to do. I have whoever I want around my son. All this bullshit. I said, I think the fuck not. I see you about to put my son in harm's way because you lost your mind. I don't know what's going on with you. Is you cool? Man, I do my research on the nigga as a father, as a leader, as a protector. I do my research on him. Come and find out his background. And armed robbery, capital murder, sexual assault charges. I'm like, the fuck? You got this nigga around my son. I said, no, we not rocking like that. I send everything too. I screenshot shit to her, tell her to do her own background check. Oh, I don't believe you. I don't this, I don't that. I said, man, I don't care what the fuck you believe me. Don't have that nigga around my son. I said, I don't care who, if you deal with him or not. By all means, go for it. Live your life. But don't have that nigga around my motherfucking son. Neither.
Bro, that is completely inappropriate. This man this woman had her child, their child. We need to stop with all this. Her and it's their child. And honestly, she's acting like it's only his child because he's the only one acting responsible in this situation right now. She had those children around somebody who could potentially touch them inappropriately. This man got an extensive criminal history. Ridiculous.
My kids, man. What you doing, man? Now I'm a stalker. I'm crazy because I'm protecting my kids. I'm trying to see who's around me. What type of men you got around my kids? You only know the nigga for 2 months, but yeah, you have him pick my son from school and take him back to his house. He just keeps, oh, well, you can't pick him up. I'm on the road driving. I can't pick him up. So I paid one of her friends like $175. Hey, I need you to pick my son from school from here on there. Whenever you can, I'll pay you. It don't matter the cost. She's a good person. She did it, no issues. I called her and said, hey, anybody need to pick him up? I'm not saying I can't pick him up. I'll pay him that we both trust.
Your shower is ready.
We both approve.
Please proceed to shower
no
7.
nigga that you barely know pick my son up by himself and take him back to his house. I don't care what's going on. It's going to get handled no matter where I'm at. So I took care of it. Man, all of a sudden, now it's another nigga in the picture. Now she's back talking to the ex again. I'm like, damn, okay, well, that's crazy, but do you think? They get in a fight at her apartment. The police get called. My sons are there. Right? So you getting played left and fucking right by these niggas. That's your decision. But why you keep involving my kids, my seeds in these dangerous situations? So when I'm trying to make sure they cool, oh, you're stalking me. You're worried about who I'm dealing with. Man, I don't give a fuck who are you dealing with. I care about the safety of my kids and you put them in harm's way back to back to back. Any nigga you deal with, you got around my kids. You know niggas for 2 months, 3 months, and then all of a sudden they around my sons. That would make sense, man. Be the fuck for real.
Baby really handling this business, what's the rumors about? I really didn't got it out of the trenches, nigga. Rumor house. I come from the place where the only option is you do or die. Moral of the story is I'm thankful that I'm still alive and doing it.
So, what do you guys think about this story time? I think that the brother got with a horrible woman. I think that she is a horrible mother. And I think that he should be given full custody of those children. I don't think that she should ever be allowed to deal with them again. It's ridiculous how she's constantly putting them in dangerous situations around a dude who got an extensive criminal background. Man, then he said that he had sexual assault charges and battery, robbery, all this kind of stuff. That's crazy. And to put your children in harm's way like that is completely unacceptable. And so I'm glad that this brother has been able to put things online to where everybody will be able to see it and everybody can hold her accountable for being the very horrendous mother that she is. But let me know down below, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me that she should be held accountable for it and that he should get full custody of the children, given that her behavior is completely out of line? Or do you guys think that because she is the mother, she should be able to do whatever she wants? Thank you for tuning into this Clocked Out Conversation. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.